Hello everybody, it's Bailey again, woo! Today I'm going to be talking about something, of course, that enrages me. This is probably going to be enrages of your pet. But anyways, though, I have heard today, because I was watching some YouTube, and Mr. Rep Zion, which I've talked about before, he's a guy I watch a lot on YouTube, he brought to my attention that, the whole thing, Microsoft was going to have the always-on connection for the new going to have the always-on connection for the new Xbox 720, and I heard that a while back that it's not confirmed, and they were trying to say that it really wasn't going to be like that, and I got a bit of relief. But today something really ticked me off. The person who is the creative director at Microsoft, you want to say that? I don't know how long he'll be that after this, because if a lot of people feel like I feel, I am enraged, and have lost a lot of the love that I had for when it comes to Microsoft's Xbox stuff. Man, I really do. Orthy, as he calls himself on Twitter, but Adam Orth, or I don't know, something like that. It's Orth. I have his thing up on a tab because so I can bring you things. So he, though you can't see it now, I'm sure you can find it online, because he decided to make his tweets private after this because he realized how much he just put at stake with his job. He said he didn't understand the complaining with the new system with the always-on connection, saying that everything today is connected through internet, so we should hashtag deal with it. Well, I'm sorry, but hashtag shove it up your bum. I'm not into that, and the attitude that you just brought into that really, really fired me up. Really, just because of you, Adam, I don't want the new Xbox 720. Actually, no, it's not you. The always-on connection really scared me. I'm gonna put in the reasons why the always-on connection could be a problem. Not just for me, but for other people. One, not everyone has internet. Did you know that? Well, apparently not, because you obviously, as a rich person that works for Microsoft, think the rest of the world can afford and do everything you do. I'm sure that's exactly what it is, actually. Also, that's probably why you decided to be a jerk and think that no one would have a problem with that. Oopsie. But, he decided, well, sometimes the electricity goes out. I'm not gonna buy a vacuum now, was one of his other tweets, which I heard. Anyways, I don't know if that's really it. I heard, like I said, I can't go look myself now, but I've heard a lot of things. Well, no, you're just being a jerk now. Not everybody has internet, and, you're gonna have to not be so insensitive towards that, because there are many people that, have the Xbox and have a lot of other consoles, and they're having a great time even if they're offline. When I can't afford live, because not everyone can, I'm playing my single-player games. And here's a thing that, for me personally, I'm just going to put into perspective. When I'm playing a single-player game, or possibly a game that I just got and I want to feel it out for myself, I possibly don't want all my friends to not be bothering me, but to, be sending me messages and to be wanting me to come chat in a party, because what good am I going to be in an Xbox Live party chat if I'm freaking into my games trying to, zone them out? There are times where I don't need to be connected to Xbox Live, and there are times where I don't want to be. Example, I got BioShock Infinite, and I didn't, need to be connected. That was 3 days that I wasn't on Xbox Live. You know why? Because I really want to experience that story for myself, and really get into it. And I feel like it's impairing my ability to get into it when it tells me when my friends get online. Oh yeah, I can disable notifications, but then if they want me to, get in a party or something, and then I don't get their message and stuff, I come off as rude. If I'm not online, they obviously know that, it's possible I'm playing my Xbox, but I don't need to be playing with other people. And, it's a lot ruder than getting on and then having some excuse to not talk to someone. I get on to Xbox Live when I'm playing multiplayer, or when I'm playing a game and I do want to have interaction with my friends and I can connect with them right then. Well, that's when I will connect, but I don't need to be online. And here's my thing. I work on the Ethernet connection. I don't want to buy $100 for my original one to even have Wi-Fi. I just want to be able to play with my friends. And if it came to the point that I had to plug my Ethernet cord into my laptop, and yeah, so I did play with my friends. But like I said, that's because for something that I might not always be able to afford, being Xbox Live, I don't need to spend another $100 to plug something into my freaking thing so I can get to it. I just don't. Sorry. On to the fact that not only do some people not have internet, some people have crappy internet. Internet that cuts in and out. Internet that has issues like that. Some people can't afford their internet 24/7. Some people get the internet shut off. And another thing I heard that he said, like I said, I'm not entirely sure if I can find any information or the proof of these tweets or any, like, actual, like, screen caps of these. I will include them in links in some such as. I will try to search for that because I don't want you to just be like, oh, you're pulling this crap out your butt, and I hate to just be like, oh, you can Google it and find out for yourself. And if you're an Xbox person, or, like, into the Xbox and the Microsoft stuff, you probably already heard about this. But, I mean, I've also heard I heard that he said, I saw a picture that a screen cap that said he had, said, oh, well, you know, I don't get good reception around my house, so I just decided not to get an iPhone. Well, how about this, dude? I have crappy reception in my house. This is my cell phone. This is all I need. I don't need a smartphone when I have a really cruddy freaking connection to cell phone towers. I just need the job done. And right there, yeah, some people don't buy phones because they can't, they can't afford them. Like, some people can't fucking afford internet. Oh god, I cussed. I try not to do this in these videos when I'm trying to be serious, but, because I feel like it takes away from my seriousness. But I get real riled. I just don't see how he doesn't understand the fact that saying, my parents are talking to me. I'm doing a video! Anyways, though, sorry about that. Anyways, though, so, you know, I'm not going to get a fancy phone that I won't be able to use in my house with data, because I won't be able to get any reception on stuff. And I'm not going to buy a console that I have to have internet for. Because there may come a time in my life where I don't. Okay, we're also going to go to another thing. If it's going to be this always online connection, which means that I have to have my game in the disc and it has to connect to the internet to do that, the discs for the Xbox games I have now won't have that. That means they won't be reverse compatible. Now, this would not be an issue, for instance, if you kept your Xbox. But basically, in my eyes, no, and not even in my eyes, this is what they are doing. They're making it so you cannot use the games that you have. So you have to keep your Xbox 360. So if you upgrade to the 720, if you want to play them games, you can't make any side money off of Microsoft's 360 product. And I know that is exactly what it is because I can't see much of another reason. Because, I mean, obviously, you could put your saves on the cloud on your old one, pick them up on the new one, and then keep playing if it was reverse compatible. But I guarantee you, with the new system, those games won't be able to do that. And I'm just going to go into things like this. There are single-player games for a reason. You don't need other people to play them. So if I want to play Skyrim and I don't need any other people, which if I wanted to play Skyrim with other people, which I do, if I had a good enough computer, I would do that when that stuff comes online because the beta's up for Elder Scrolls Online. I heard. I don't know if that's real. Wish I could play. Anyways, though, but my point is, single-player games like that, they're there for the fact that sometimes you don't want to play or communicate with people, and you shouldn't have to. Basically, this has been my opinion. You can share yours. How do you feel? And quite honestly, if it doesn't bother you, then I mean, that's great with you, but I cannot really trust that company if their freaking creative director and, like, their employees are literally acting like, you know, the world can just afford these amenities that not everyone can, just because they can. You know, I'm sorry, not the whole world cannot get internet, and some people can't afford it, and some people have it, and it's a really bad connection. And if I'm going to buy a good product, and then my connection's going to be faulty, I should still be able to use that product offline. And I should not have to put that much extra money into Xbox. We already give you money for Xbox Live. I don't need to be giving you any more or putting any more money into anything else just because you have decided that it's like this. Because, like, you might say it's an always on connection and all, but how is that really good? You want to connect with people 24/7? Not everyone does. And if I do, I have a laptop in front of me for a reason. Okay, well, Let me know your opinion on the Xbox 720. Maybe you have no problem with it. Maybe your internet will be fine. That's fine. Good for you, man. Maybe your internet's not good, or you don't have internet and you're really, really scared about what's going to happen with it. All I'm going to say is that I played the PlayStation 2 before I played any Xbox things. I played them, but, you know, I never owned them. And I'm going to be in a tournament on Xbox Live for a video game called Dead Rising, and then I'm also, you know, I've worked on my gamer score. I try to get my, like, so I can actually be competitive in gaming. I've gotten up in there in the world of Xbox. And if they're going to just pull some stuff on me so that it makes it harder for people to do their stuff, and it makes it so, like, if my internet went out, I still couldn't play my games. Even if I couldn't be competitive, I worked hard for that gamer score, and, you know, it makes me feel good, because it's my gaming prowess. It shows you how good I am in certain things with that, and I hate to see it go. But like I said, I played on a PlayStation before, and even though compared to this, I feel like I'm going to break that tiny controller, if the Xbox 720 does have this always-on connection, I might give it a thought, but I'm still leaning towards Sony simply because Orthy has made me so mad, and that makes me, like, I knew companies didn't think of their customers very well, but if that is how, you know, a lot of Microsoft sees their customers, and they're, like, actual people that love their Xboxes, I hate to be mean about it, and I hate to sound bad, and I hate to just be like, no, but, you know, I don't need your crap, I just want to play video games, and, I can't deal with that. If you're just so rude to me, I don't want to have any part of it, and I don't want you getting paid, basically. I know that's really horrible, but it just, you know, it hurts the people's feelings, and it's like, not only are you not listening with me, you're hashtagging deal with it. Well, no, I'm not going to deal with it. I'll buy a different console, and, I'll kiss that gamer score goodbye, but at least, I will be able to play my games with my system no matter what. And I really never thought I'd say that, because I tried and true love my Xbox, and, you know, I've stood up for my Xbox against the PlayStation world, but if this is the company that is making my product, and they don't even respect me, then I don't need your product. Not that Sony necessarily respects everyone better, but they're obviously not going to put an always-on connection. And if they are, then I guess I'm kind of screwed in the world of consoles if my internet goes out. So that really sucks, and that's just kind of crappy in this world, because people act like the internet's such a stable thing when not everyone can even have it. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. How do you feel about it? Like I said, if you have an Xbox 360 or just like Xbox or whatever, or just have some feelings towards Microsoft, how do you feel about what he said? And, you know, I probably will in a few weeks feel a lot better and just brush Orthy's words off of my shoulders from his little Twitter account, but until then, I'm pretty sickened by it. I'm just, really hurt, and gaming should not come with that much drama. You should not be telling your customers to deal with it. And obviously, Adam Orth's put the thing on private, so I hope that they realize this is not what should represent their company, and he shouldn't work there anymore. And, if he keeps his job, well, Microsoft, then I guess that's where you stand, and where I stand is no longer on your side. And it's a shame. Okay, well, I'm trying to outro the best I can, man. I'm trying so hard, just the feels, man, the feels. Oh, not even going into the feels. Oh, well. I'm gonna keep enjoying my Xbox 360 for a bit. Let me know what you think. Leave a like if you agree. Don't dislike if you disagree. Just tell me why you don't agree. If you felt like I was rambling, well, I am. I don't know how to feel about this. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna go on my merry way.